Cut the music. 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 The Yak. A once proud radio program. One time I was told that the Yak was second only in listeners on the Sirius platform to Howard Stern. We were incredible. We had a pick and roll, a three-man weave. We had four-person, the boxing one. We were doing so much incredible stuff with such a talented and wide array of incredible broadcasters that we would have on this very program. We were a juggernaut. No one could stop us. It was the pinnacle of broadcasting. Brokaw, Costas would have groveled to have a fucking seat at the table at the Yak. We were a mighty program. How the mighty have fallen. We had such a talented, deep roster. And today, it's just me and Tommy Smokes.
Yep, that was an insulting monologue. I figured that was the direction it was going in the second it started. I'm happy to be on. Thank you for inviting me on. And I know the three-man you're talking about was probably...
Me,
it was probably...
Carabas.
No, I thought it was Summer Fridays. Me, Zod, Dana B. People forget the Evening Yak on Fridays, summer of 2018, used to be... A lot of times it was me, Zod, and Dana B. And people... I assume that's the pinnacle of broadcasting that you were referencing.
Please do not alter your YouTube. Do not turn off your podcast. Do not smash your phone. You need to give us a chance right now. You need to give me and Tommy a chance because we can make something happen. We can make something happen in here. We got Za in the booth. We have TJ in the booth. And we have Stephen Che in the booth. That's a talented booth right there. The booth might even, on the scale of justice, be outweighing us as far as talent right now. And that's okay. But we're going to cobble through this. We're going to fight through this. We're going to fucking slog through the shit like we're escaping from Shawshank. And we're going to find something magical.
I mean, we're great friends. I think of this as an hour-long conversation between a couple of pals. I think we could do that. We do that every other day, basically, when we head out for drinks.
So this is how the lineup started. Big Cat, he's out of here. He's on Grit Week.
Okay. Brandon
Walker, I don't even know where he is, but he wasn't even on Pick Central. He left Rico and Marty to talk about NASCAR. An incongruous pairing of people and subjects, but still, that's how he left them. I don't even know where Brandon Walker is. Nick, he's somewhere with his straight dad, I'm pretty sure. Probably. KB, I can't even say. Owen, with KB. I asked Donnie, he couldn't do it.
Oh, I wasn't first choice.
Not even close. I asked Frankie and Trent if they would come on and talk about the Caleb situation. They wouldn't do it. I asked Caleb if he would come back to New York just for this. He wouldn't do it. I asked Jeff D. Lowe if he would come on. He wouldn't do it.
Okay.
We have such a deep roster of people that I could ask, and here we are.
So I was, what, 13th?
You're around the 13th pick.
That's not bad.
It
for
really
an office
isn't.
of 100.
It really isn't bad. But also, that just shows that, I mean, people are walking by. Look at them. They laughed at you. Why is everyone laughing at you?
They probably have a stream of the show in their ears and are laughing at our conversation.
What has been funny yet?
All of it so far?
I think
we've had a great banter, a great back and forth.
It's been dire. I think that it's like watching a 300 hitter who could fucking jack 40 home runs at the end of his career. Who's this show? It's this show. And then he's fucking eking out fucking dribblers. He's hitting 189
But he's getting
now.
the job done. Oh, no. Not if
189.
Yep. All right, no, or it's a team that was once great, and, you know, it's the fall of a dynasty, and they're middling, and now they have this hot young prospect. He's the number 3 ranked
Zah's
prospect
great. I agree.
in baseball, and you give him the call up on one day
Zah's
where everybody
a stud.
else is out, and all of a sudden you make some magic happen. He has a 2 home run game in his first debut. First debut is repetitive.
Yeah, redundant.
Yep.
But I mean, I'm here to give you the chance of that. And that just shows how little I respect everybody else that's sitting out there that I asked.
Well, outside of like the 5 or 6 people you asked before.
I'm saying of everybody else that's out there, I asked you instead of all of them.
Yeah, you whispered it to me at my desk.
I know. I passed Donnie a note.
Did you not want other people to know that I was getting the opportunity?
Yeah. I knew it would be bad. I knew that it would be bad for morale, for everybody's self-esteem. Steven, like, we used to run something here. We used to do something big here. What are you seeing with what's going on here from a scouting perspective?
Just the fall of an empire. You're right. Like, yeah, a guy hitting 189 towards the end of his career. But I don't think that we're even close at the end of the career. I think this is just kind of an off day.
It's rock bottom.
It's a vet day. It's a vet day.
Oh,
I feel like Hunter Biden smoking crack with a hooker right now.
This has been a real confidence boost, this opening segment.
I just really had to set the table, and I'm a under promise, over deliver kind of guy. So I'm really trying to lower the bar. I'm trying to set the expectation so low on this show that if we crack a fucking single joke, that'll be enough for the people.
And none of this is my fault. This isn't my show.
I know.
There's 13 people here that are above me in the pecking order. I'm simply doing a favor to this program.
No, and you are.
By gracing it with my presence.
And to be honest, I really appreciate it.
No, and I appreciate you giving me the opportunity to shine.
And you and I do have strong chemistry.
We do. You invited me to your wedding. No. I was at your bachelor. No, I wasn't at your bachelor party. I've been over to your apartment. No. We've hung out outside of. Have we? Have we ever hung out outside of work?
I don't even think we've shared a beer before.
No, we did. When you recorded my thoughts, we shared it. It was 3 p.m. on a Wednesday. I don't know if that totally counts, but I don't know if we've ever seen each other voluntarily outside of work for a non-work event.
That's where we're at right now.
Yeah,
it's incredible. And the only time that we really built chemistry is when I said, I want to make Thursday Thoughts better. Let me start filming them a little bit. And then we started to build a little bit of chemistry.
Yes.
And I kind of gave you the keys to the kingdom. I kind of taught you how to fish. And
that was the analogy I was going for. I couldn't think of exactly what it was.
Taught a man to fish, and you were supposed to fish for a lifetime. But
I've resorted back to it's hard to get people to film sometimes.
Why?
I don't like people walking around filming. You might have to teach me how to fish again.
Yeah.
Yeah, you might have to give me a few more pointers on how to fish.
Because that month where we were doing Thursday Thoughts together, the numbers fucking skyrocketed.
We were crushing.
It was incredible. It was like the old Yak. It was fucking great. It was like we were just on an absolute roll, and we need to get back to that. But I want you to start rattling through some current event stuff. Afghanistan.
Taliban. Yep.
Crazy.
I had no idea the Taliban was still kicking. I thought we had squashed them. I thought that was like an old news thing. I was stunned to see that they're powerful enough to just own a country now.
I feel like this is inappropriate to talk about the way that you're kind of going on about it.
I'm serious. That's not inappropriate. That's my real opinion. I was stunned.
Yeah, and not only are they kicking, but they're powerful right now.
Yeah, bad.
Yeah, it's almost like there's no joke you can even make because of the how significantly terrible it is.
I did not. In preparation of this show, I did not prepare any Taliban jokes. That was not on my agenda.
Okay, well, I appreciate that.
Did you?
No, I have none. I absolutely have none. Zah coming in to
do his Taliban joke?
F with the boys. Zah, why don't you hop on a mic for a little bit and just talk with us, Zah, because God knows we need it, bro. What's been good with you?
A fine
callers?
Conversation so far.
Shut up. We're about to get callers in this bitch.
Well, it's the smokes effect.
Zah, what's been good,
I should
bro?
probably tweet out that I'm on.
Weird.
Yeah, you should. Feel weird how? Because it's just.
I feel weird being on this side of the room.
I know.
I'm usually not on this side of the room, but I'm all right, man. How you guys doing?
Dude, we're fantastic. What we love of you on the other side of the room is the laugh, and it usually feels like kind of a roast of Stephen Che. A beautiful laugh,
yeah.
but at the same time though, I value you for your thoughts as well.
Oh, stop it!
So give us your Taliban jokes, Sal, because I want to hear them. I want to get to the bottom of them right now.
It's looking pretty peak. I'm looking for one. Actually, let me not.
Bro,
the
fact that you're even saying that stuff looks peak is just a testament to how much you've been hanging out with big troops.
Yeah, too much, too much time.
Bro, I heard Troops has big things happening in his life too.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about that stuff on here, but yeah, no, everyone's going, everyone's got things going back.
Yeah, it's incredible, dude. Why were you not over in England with troops when jet ski went over there? I feel like that would have been a prime locale for Zada.
Yeah, I know, man. I was trying to. So the Euros were meant to happen last year. And my work permit was 3 years long, so I got it in 2018, and this year was the renew year. So if they were actually at the time that they were meant to happen, I would have been over there. But
You would have been there?
Yep. It just so happened that it coincided with my work permit reapplication process.
Fuck yes, bro. And when are we gonna get some traveling? What's your next travel?
As soon as I get my work permit back and they open up and you can go somewhere, I'm trying to go back to Zimbabwe. So maybe we can get a Zimbabwe 2.0.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
what about this?
Come through. Pull up. You were in Ethiopia last couple years ago, right?
Yeah, man. I'm saying let's do a drive from Zimbabwe to South Africa.
I'd love that.
How dangerous could it be?
I would love that. I mean, you'll probably see some shit on the way, but hey.
What kind of shit? Outdoor shit or people with guns who just like don't care if you live?
All of it.
Really?
All of it. You'll see some outdoors, a little bit of everything. Some outdoors, some lions. Some
my
people.
dad really wants to go on a safari back to Africa. He went.
What do you mean back to Africa?
He went like 30 years ago
Really?
or so. Yeah, he went on a safari with friends. I think Kenya.
Oh, nice.
And he wants to do it again. And I said, oh, Dad, I'm sorry. I'm going to let you down and disappoint you. I just can't see myself doing that.
Why?
I'm scared. Animals scare me.
But that's not how it's going to happen. People don't get killed on safaris.
Are you sure?
White dudes from New York do not get killed on safaris.
I could see
That's
a New
who's
York,
going on
I could
safari.
see a
Yeah.
New York
You would know.
Post article.
Yeah.
You would know if they were dying.
Yeah, true.
You're
I
not
just
gonna
could
get
see a
killed.
New York Post
That's
article about
actually
me.
that's probably the one place or one of the few places that you won't die. Period.
Oh, that's not even that far of a
18
drive.
hour
It's 18
drive?
hours. That's
That's
almost a day.
nothing.
bro.
Deceptively long.
That's almost a day.
I thought that it was going to be. I mean, the Ethiopia to South Africa drive.
I
is
mean,
like,
that's
crazy.
Month, right?
And that's like guaranteed
insane.
death. Yeah, I think you're supposed to take a month, and they're like, you shouldn't do that. But there's one dude that just wants to do it.
Yeah, because you go through some dodgy areas, man.
Can you just tell Tommy though that he's not going to die if he
No,
just
you're
goes
not-
on the
you're not-
safari
You're
with
not
his?
gonna die. I thought we proved that. Didn't you watch the video? Did that
No.
look like a place that
What do you mean?
were?
No, you didn't watch. When,
Oh, that video. Yeah, I thought you said. I thought you showed me a specific video about how to
No,
not die on the safari.
the
Yeah, you and Donnie?
Barstool abroad.
Yeah.
That's what the point was.
But anything can happen. I don't trust my luck out there. I feel like I could.
Your
There
luck
could
is-
just be a rogue lion
You're
or
like it's
something.
fine. You're like it's fine. Adventure a little bit.
Yeah, maybe.
You should.
I'll
Why
stick to the
not?
US. I like Green Bay, Wisconsin. It was beautiful. One of the most
this
lovely places I've
motherfucker.
It's
ever
not
been.
though.
This is the guy that wants to do Survivor, right?
Yeah, right.
Survivor,
The
you're
king
in a,
of Survivor.
Survivor, you're in a
Survive anything.
controlled environment. I mean, there's been 40 seasons of that show. Nobody's died.
The
so
best
far.
thing that's ever happened to your ego is that Survivor happened indoors, so you could actually win it.
Oh yeah,
That's
Oh, yeah.
definitely
no. That was like that made me think. Okay, I could do well with the strategy of Survivor, but the survival part, my confidence in that took a downturn because that was 7 days indoors, and I was barely hanging on by the end of it. And we were just in a luxurious New York City office.
yeah. With
My face turned white. My nose turned a different color. I think I had a bad sinus infection.
I feel like that was worse than the real Survivor. That had to have been worse.
I
Than the
can't.
real
I
Survivor.
can't imagine it's worse.
yeah.
I was sleeping on a couch every night with no bugs.
This
Yeah, that's fucking
this-
awesome.
This office? Oh, God, I'd rather fucking sleep. I'd rather sleep in the bush than this office.
I haven't seen any rats recently though, or mice. I feel like there used to be a ton of mice, and this is as dirty as this office has
Yeah.
ever been. Every single desk is fucking disgusting. The people who fucking work here just are gross. Your desk is disgusting.
No, it's not.
You have the gift basket for when you like the Hogecoin gift.
Yeah, what's
gift basket.
disgusting about that? It's a bottle of Francis Coppola wine.
You say Coppola?
Coppola would be the correct-
Coppola, like Coppola.
Coppola.
You
Co-
never heard that dude's name before?
So does he like the Nick Cage family?
I think he's more famous than being reduced to the Nick Cage family.
Oh, whatever. I have that. That's what's disgusting about a nice bottle of wine
Can't
and some
even pronounce it.
glasses.
It's disgusting to me.
I hate to do this to you guys.
You're good,
but
brother.
I'm
See?
gonna go rescue TJ in the back over there. I don't want to.
appreciate that, bro. Zah, you're the man.
He's got to go eat.
So-
Thank you for having me though.
Me and Rowan are having a nice combo.
Oh, dude, and there's not going to be a single hiccup in this conversation because I know that both of us are scared enough dudes. See, look at every person that walks by. They're like, what the fuck is that pairing?
That's not the. Erica walked by and she thought, "Oh my God, this is something. We have something." here."
We got something.
Yeah, she's gonna double the amount of money that goes into the Yak now.
What? Do we get...
I don't know.
I was going to ask if
Yeah, I don't know if there was a
that,
production.
that was going into the act. But so it seems like I was handed a computer that has phone lines, but
Do you guys usually take calls?
we've never taken calls since we've been a YouTube
So
show.
then let's not start taking calls.
I think
now.
we should. I think that we should. I don't know how we're going to, but I think that we should. And it's almost like we're going to treat this as rock bottom.
What is Steven pointing towards?
We're going to treat this as
Put the number on the screen.
It's 646-291-2000. 2437. Please call in. We're going to treat this as rock bottom, and I'd like to know what people did when they hit rock bottom, how they emerged from the doldrums that they were in, so we too might learn as a program how we can rise from these ashes.
Have you had a rock, before Barstool? What would you consider your career, your professional rock bottom?
I lost a rap battle once.
That's it?
I mean, what do you? I feel like rock, but people don't really bottom out and look at, and just like that, the phone lines are lit up like a freaking Christmas
Smokes
tree.
effect, baby.
Have you ever seen this many smokes? This is the Smokes effect.
Smokes effect.
You bring
baby.
Tommy Smokes in, and the people
they line
they're
up.
dying to hear their own voice on a YouTube show. We know at the Yak, we never had this many callers. This is a lot of fucking callers.
Summer Fridays with Smokes, the phone lines used to light up. They couldn't wait to talk to me.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. What kind of shit were the people asking?
Well, there were some days we would do Barstool Radio into Yak, Common Man Radio, where people would call up and tell us their mundane jobs that they did, basically.
Yes. That shit sounds uninteresting.
Incredibly uninteresting.
Yeah.
But you learn a lot about different people, and it could take up some airtime.
And I think that you're one of the people in this office. I think that Eddie also falls into that category that takes pride in finding uninteresting things and making them interesting. Or it's like, it's interesting to me. Like, that's basically the premise of Thursday Thoughts, right? Like the most boring thoughts that you could think of, and you kind of just put them into a video and see if they resonate with anybody.
Yeah, I can't tell where on the line of compliment and insult this is. It was at first it sounded like an insult, then a compliment, and then an insult. It really was dipping back and forth.
We also have the chef that's in the building who's going to be fighting Chef Donnie. From everything that I hear, he is he's scared. He doesn't want anybody to film him while he's working out. He wouldn't let people film him. I'm probably not supposed to say that, but also, I need to take the filter off right now. I can't be keeping information
the thing about
that
the
I
Yak
have.
with Tommy Smokes, it's unfiltered.
Yes, exactly. Yes. It's that raw shit.
Yeah,
take your dick out, Tommy.
I don't bow down to political correctness.
Yes, brother. Thank you, man. And that's the shit that I love to hear. So that guy's in the building today. Maybe we'll get Chef Donnie later on. Rough and Rowdy's coming up next weekend. Buy RNR.com. Pac-Man Jones against Bobby Lang. Chef against Chef.
This is as excited I've been for Rough and Rowdy in a while, because when you have a Barstool fight combined with just a good old Rough and Rowdy and a celebrity fight, that really is a killer combo.
And Supreme Patty is fighting against that other dude who dances all the time. And that shit's awesome.
Shizat the Rizat's fighting too, right?
Shizat the Rizat, the fucking knockout prince of Rough and Rowdy. It's going to be in West Virginia. There's going to be no headgear.
He's like the McGregor of UFC back in the day. Shizat's fighting, I'm watching.
Yes, he's the McGregor of UFC. Wouldn't he be like the McGregor of Rough and Rowdy?
Yep. That would make more sense. McGregor is to UFC, if we're doing an analogy.
Exactly.
McGregor, UFC.
Colon.
Shizat the Rizat, Rough and Rowdy.
Yes, you understand.
It's talking colons.
Yes, exactly, brother. Usually, and this guy has a call about Crohn's disease. If we're talking,
oh my God, I might have Crohn's disease.
Really?
Yeah, it's a possibility. I got something wrong with my stomach.
Let's see if this works at all. Kyle is in Nova Scotia, and let's see if these call lines are going to work at all. Kyle, can you hear us?
So Air 1, Ron.
Air 1.
Kyle, you there?
Yep.
Big Kyle, what's up? What's up, dog? We're talking colons. And
absolutely.
And you have Crohn's disease. That's the kind of segue. Like, Tommy didn't even see the screen when he started talking colons.
It's just a natural. It's a natural.
He's got a knack. He's got a knack for the bullshit. And dude, let's talk about your bowel health.
Absolutely. I take between 5 to 10 shits a day.
Okay.
Most of the liquid, viscosity. If we're getting talking physics here. Yeah, so it's pretty shitty. It's pretty shitty situation.
Nice.
It sounds awful. And I don't. Is that what Crohn's is? Because I feel like Tommy shits like that. I kind of have to poop a lot during the daytime.
I don't have diarrhea that much. It's more just I shit a lot. I get that feeling in my stomach. Well, I did recently have a C. diff infection, and I was on antibiotics for that. But I could also have Crohn's disease, and I could be lactose intolerant.
Okay.
What are the telltale signs, Kyle, that you have Crohn's disease? Because Tommy's going to need to know this.
All right, well, Tommy, first of all, if you're getting some stomach cramps, typically around a little lower than your belly button region.
Yep.
On either side.
That is not your stomach.
Telltale sign.
That's not your
Yeah,
stomach.
I get those.
Yeah, not your stomach. That could be your intestines, small or large bowel. What else? If you start losing a lot of weight, it's another telltale sign.
Not really.
Yeah, but
You're just getting sick
you
so
don't
much.
have
You're
a lot
shitting everything out.
of
You know,
weight.
so you lose a lot of energy. You're shitting so much. Too much shit.
Lethargy? It's a
weight.
lethargy type of situation?
Yeah,
Lethargic?
exactly. You got it.
So, Kyle, why did you call in to talk about Crohn's disease? Because no one asked.
Well, I told Zai it was more like a Make-A-Wish thing.
Okay.
Like, I have Crohn's disease, and like being on the Yak is like my Make-A-Wish thing. You know, some kids want to, meet LeBron James or meet John Cena. I just want to be on the Yak before Crohn's eventually takes me down.
And you're calling from Nova Scotia, Argyle Street, right?
No, I'm on the other side, Dartmouth.
Oh, Dartmouth, dark side.
Pat's Day.
Okay, holy shit. I've been to Nova Scotia before in my lifetime.
Yeah, tell me about it.
It was, there's this place called John's Lunch, and it was the place I didn't used to like
Dude,
seafood
I'm like
beforehand.
literally like half a mile from John's Lunch.
He's right by John's Lunch right now.
This world
I'm
ain't
like-
so big after all.
That's a fucking
The
fact.
guy I work with knows John.
What?
Fact. I'm not lying.
Get John to
Where my
call in.
grandmother's grave.
I didn't like seafood before I had gone to Nova Scotia and I tried John's Lunch, but it was a very when in Rome type of situation, and I was like, I'll give seafood a crack.
What'd
and
you
it
go
was
with?
I got like the platter, so it was like 5 different types of seafood, but there was like a deep fried fish, and it's a good kind of training wheels into liking seafood at John's Lunch because everything is batter dipped like a funnel cake at a fair or something like that. So you're really just eating a lot of shortening and butter and shit.
You don't have you'll never have just a piece of salmon?
Oh, I didn't. Now I'm obsessed with seafood. It turned me out. It
You
was like,
seafood, you eat it.
yeah,
Yeah, classic. That's what you bring Tommy on.
That's why
Slowly
Tommy's
weeded
here.
up the breading.
that's why
from,
Tommy's here.
The seafood.
I had a fat hunk of bronzino last night. Oh my god! But it was already deboned though. Was the only thing about the bronzino.
Well, it's you. Don't you want it deboned?
No, I like to take it right off the bone
Oh, I'm
myself.
too afraid to choke if it's not deboned.
Yeah, that would kill you for sure. If
sure.
not that, then the
Fishbone would bring me
then
down.
the safari for sure. Eyes on the prize.
Well, you
right
keep
now.
looking over there, and it makes me look over there.
I know, but you need to focus.
Okay, I'm just focused on this microphone and this brain.
And Kyle from Nova Scotia.
Yeah, of
so
course.
so Kyle, how likely are you to die off this Crohn's shit?
Usually only takes like maybe 5 years off your lifespan. But hey, that's 5 years I'll never get back. So I just gotta live every day to the fullest.
Well, you could just not smoke or whatever, and that might be able to get you over the hump right there.
You ever have a colonoscopy?
Oh yeah, I get those like every 2 years. They suck.
I might be due for one of those soon. That
Actually-
seems like an unpromising adventure.
Oh man, I almost died getting a colonoscopy once.
All right. I don't
probably don't wanna hear that,
No,
but-
I don't want to hear that.
No, let's just get all the unpleasantries out of the way right now. You tell us how you almost died, and that'll be the end of the death and poop talk, and also no more Taliban.
Okay,
after that.
absolutely. Yeah, I'm sure that may not be appetizing to everyone listening, but yeah. So I was getting a colonoscopy. So obviously, for people that don't know what a colonoscopy is, basically they stick something up your ass, a little camera, to kind of see what's going on down there,
I
and
thought it was
occasionally
like
they
a
take a
hose.
biopsy. It pretty much is a hose, yeah. But like when I was doing it, they had a camera because they were trying to see, what's going on with my Crohn's up there, and they were taking a biopsy as well. And when they took the biopsy, some air got into my veins, like some oxygen, and an oxygen bubble went right to my liver and kind of almost killed me. If it would have went to my heart, I would have died right away.
All right, yeah.
But
I'm never
it turned
going
green.
back to
stomach-
the gastroenterologist.
Yeah, my
in
stomach
life.
was like inflamed. Like I looked like I had a huge pot belly. I don't remember any of this. Like
That's
I was
hilarious.
out. Yeah, my mom said I looked green. Like it was pretty serious shit. No pun intended.
But you made it now, and you're on the other side.
Yeah, I made it. I'm all good now. Still got the Crohn's, but didn't die via the colonoscopy. I feel that's one of the worst ways to go, probably.
Well,
so
brother,
Absolutely.
happy that didn't happen to me.
I 100% appreciate you calling in. We'd love to be able to fulfill a Make-A-Wish type of situation. And I'm going to need you to do me a favor. The computer that I was using to take these calls got taken away from me, so I can't hang up on you. So I'm going to need you to hang up
Okay.
on yourself. But Kyle, anytime you want to call in when it's me and Tommy Smokes and we're doing the phone lines,
Should be at least twice a week going forward.
it's going to be more regular. It's going to kind of fall in right
Absolutely.
after Pick Central. Just be a regular caller. We'll get we have all the negative stuff out of the way, and now we'll just be able to have fun back and forth whenever we call in next time.
Absolutely, we could shoot the shit. Just the three of us. Whenever it's just Tommy Smokes and Roan
Dark
on
side.
the Yak.
Dark side. And I just hung up on him. Bang,
Nice.
just like that.
Hey, we fulfilled a Make-A-Wish today.
Yeah, I feel good about myself.
I feel great about myself.
Dude,
a
I
lot
think-
of people like to talk. So I'm the king of stomach issues, to that community.
So we have a gang of calls, and I'm going to read them off to you, and you tell me which one we want to take.
Okay.
We could talk to Charlie, who wants to talk about his rock bottom out in L.A. John wants to talk to me. I don't even know
No,
about what.
scratch.
Carson, Neighborhood Eats in Maine. He wants to talk about that.
Not enough about
Kevin,
me.
Oklahoma. Tommy, talk women. Let's take that one. Let's take that one.
I had a feeling that's where you were going to go.
Kevin, what's up, my brother? Kevin calling from Oklahoma. Oklahoma recently number 2 in the polls right now. Big time to be a Sooner, and an even bigger time for you to be on the radio. What's going on, Kev?
That's right, man. Boomer Sooner. This is our year.
Yes, brother. That's what I've been saying. This is your year.
Horns down, am I right?
But more importantly,
Well,
you got
course.
Tommy Smokes on the line right now. So get it off your chest, Big Kev. What do you want to talk to Tommy about?
It's been on my chest. So, Tommy, what is your infatuation with these behemoths of women, these 6'3", 6'4" women?
Okay, the people
Look.
haven't gotten to talk to Tommy about his
She
Brittany
was about.
Griner
She
obsession.
was like 6'1", and
She could touch the rim with her feet flat on the ground. It wasn't
she
that
was
crazy.
a tall glass of water. There's no way around it. But she was a pretty girl. She was a nice girl. She was only like an inch taller than me. I think
She could wrap her arms around a sequoia and touch her fingertips.
Right,
That's
it's good protection.
Yeah, I don't think that's that crazy. And I also think that since then you've kind of been shamed out of your flat colossal stage, and you haven't been able
I
to.
wouldn't say that was a stage. It was like one night. I wasn't aggressively seeking 6-foot women.
Dude, but people are in your
Listen,
lifetime.
I see nothing wrong with it.
Exactly.
I wonder if Tommy Smokes is compensating in some area to get these giant women.
I think that he knows that giant women have deep set vaginas, and with
The
Tommy's,
only
Confirmed,
vagina
yes, confirmed.
deep enough to handle is cock.
Now, I have to ask,
wish I could hang up on you.
Survivor, did Winning Survivor help you acquire these women?
I don't know about that specifically. I would say in general, working at Barstool is certainly a help. I don't know how you would break it down to different facets, but it didn't hurt.
here's how you would break it down. Would you have gotten these women if you didn't work at Barstool?
Oh, heavens no.
So that's
I
a
was just
perfect
saying I don't know
breakdown.
what parts of working at Barstool specifically helped different things.
That is a perfect breakdown.
So, Tommy, what's the shortest woman you've ever been with?
Averagely short, not nothing drastically short. 5 foot, 5'1", somewhere average.
Wait, 5'1" or 5'5"?
5 foot, he said. 5 foot or 5'1".
You're
just a-
averagely
okay.
you're average a little below average height woman.
Gotcha.
Nothing crazy. I was thinking that the following weekend I went back to the Jersey Shore. If I hooked up with like a midget, that would have balanced things out.
Are you allowed to say that?
I thought it's in Zah's Twitter handle. I'm not allowed to say that.
Zah's allowed to say whatever Zah wants to say.
To me,
Hey, Ron,
that
what
sounds
was the-
so much
what was
better
the
than all
worst-
the other options.
What was the worst part about your wedding, Ron?
What a weird question.
Was there a worst part?
Why do you want to hear the negatives of a great day?
Well, no, I was going to ask you what was the best part, but I know the best part.
Sex? Is that what you mean, the sex?
Oh, I have a question for you, Ron.
Thank you so much for the call, Kevin. The worst part was that it ended so soon.
Tommy
Appreciate you,
wasn't
my brother. That Tommy wasn't there.
Couldn't make it.
Why? What's your question?
I recently was asked to be a best man. I want to be
Shut
a best
up.
man at a...
Congratulations, Tommy.
Thank you. A wedding in December 2022. So I have quite a bit of time to prepare for it.
And to get a little bit more jacked, unless it's the Crohn's, in which case you will not be able to get more jacked.
I'll be in a suit, so it won't matter too much. Who was your best man, and did he have a good speech? And what would you give as advice? Have you been a best man?
I've never been a best man.
Ooh, sorry to hear that. You have no friends.
No, I have so many friends, and they all have brothers. I come from a
Men who
herd of
breed
men
men.
who breed men. All
Okay.
the men that I'm around are linked up with other men. But
Son of a boy dead.
son of a boy, that exactly. Thank you so much, Stephen. But my best man crushed it. He did a fantastic job.
Just a friend or brother?
Close friend named Mike, and he took care of business up there. He just had the right tone to his speech. He made it funny. He kind of played off of the maid of honor said that she was going to do a rap in her speech, and then she just read a poem or something, and then he spun off of it. He's like, you know what, I'm gonna do a rap too, and then he just kind of did a little bit of a poem, and it was very funny. Everybody was laughing. His delivery was excellent, but you have to just be yourself, but you also can't wing it. You just simply cannot wing it.
Oh, I've started writing it already. This is going to be a 15-month speech.
Yeah, but it shouldn't be a 15-minute speech, though. I think being concise is also very important.
What, 3 minutes?
I think 3 minutes is kind of a sweet spot. If you start droning on, you just have to be hitting either a ton of comedy or you need to be pulling at people's heartstrings. If you're like, the thing I hate about wedding speeches, and when they're like, yeah, in 6th grade they played soccer, and then in 8th grade she tried out for the play, and she wound up making the play. It's like, you don't have to go over the highlight reel of somebody's life or every memory that you have of the person. Poignant stuff that can maybe be roped back into either a meaning, a punchline, or something wedding related. I feel like that's the money way.
So here's my thing. I think that there's going to be a lot of expectation for me to give the funniest speech ever. Oh, Tommy Smokes from Barstool?
Yes.
He's the fucking man.
Yes.
Have you seen his videos? Have you seen his blogs? He's the funniest guy on the internet.
Sexy.
He's going to fucking kill it. And he's so handsome, too.
Right.
So I think that the expectations that way are going to be high, where I'm never going to be able to reach that. I think I surprise people. And I'll do a little light comedy, but go a little more emotional than people think, really get into it, and sort of surprise people that way and leave an impression in that manner instead.
Oh, really?
I think that could work, no?
I think that's going to set people up for a massive disappointment. I think that people are going to be...
But if it's emotional enough?
I don't know. I think people are going to expect something funny, so why don't you just work on making something funny?
Because I don't think it's going to be as funny as people expect. I can't live up to those
expectations. But you have 15 months. How do you already think you're going to fail? Months. You need to at least give yourself...
I mean, I've often said a wedding is about the best man. That it's his day. People remember that speech more than anything.
Cheat code. Self-deprecate.
Yeah, but it's not about me, the speech. It's about them.
I think then deprecate the groom.
Yeah, I'm going to do that.
Deprecate the groom. Bride looks beautiful. Deprecate the shit out of yourself.
I already have a pretty good opening line where, so I know I'm going to go first because the maid of honor, it's going to be her sister.
She's related, yeah.
Right. So it's like I go first, sort of set the stage, or I could do something where it's like, I'm glad I'm the one that's going first because I'm sure the maid of honor will have this really emotional, deep speech that's going to tug at heartstrings, and I don't even like Brian that much. Something like that. Could that work to start off? I think that could maybe play.
Just saying that you don't like him that much?
Yeah, being like, and Brian, I don't even like him that much. Like that. That's just a little way to set the stage. No, it's a joke. Obviously, I like him.
I know, but that's not even that much of a joke, though.
No, it's a joke. I like him. I'm his best man.
Yeah, but that's like, I don't know, man.
I think if I hit it right. Okay. Well, again, I have 15 months to workshop.
Every time you're writing a Thursday thought, add in just one.
Maybe I'll just do.
Writing.
Maybe I'll just do my Thursday thoughts that we can never address. That I'm at a wedding.
Thursday thoughts about weddings. Or about the couple or some shit like that.
Okay,
something that's a little bit more on brand.
We're
already moving in the right direction. But we have a special report right now. Phone lines, obviously the number's right there on the screen. You can call in. The lines are absolutely lit up. It's a veritable menorah right here. But we need to kind of move some of it. God damn it. Every time I touch this shit, I don't know what's happening, but... We have Fun Anthony on the line. Here we go.
Oh, shit.
We have Fun Anthony on the line from DJs, and he has a report about KB at DJs. Do you know Fun Anthony personally, Tommy?
Yes, I do. I've met him many times over this summer.
Well, Fun Anthony, it is an absolute pleasure to talk to you, and you're on the Yak right now, so break it down.
Bro, what's going on, brother? How you been?
I'm fantastic.
Tommy, what's up, man?
What's up, Fun Anthony? Good to hear that voice. I missed you.
You guys are doing a lot better than KB, so... Originally, I was going to call in to talk about how KB was a disappointment taking his first ever grail on Saturday night.
Okay.
Then he totally redeemed himself last night. But I guess it went a little too far because Sunday Fun Day, I guess, got the best of him because he's not in the office.
He's not in the office right now. That is a fact for sure. But can you tell us, slow it down a little bit, what's a grail and how did he mess up? Because there's already murmurs around the office, bubbling around the office that he got a grail and he sipped it. I honestly wouldn't know what to do unless someone told me beforehand. So why don't you set the stage on the Grail a little bit, Anthony?
So as Tommy knows, the Grail is the DJ's version of a mind eraser.
It's delicious.
So it's served in a cup, 2 straws. You get it, you chug it down with the 2 straws, 1 sip.
And you just have to muscle it down.
Muscle it down. Saturday night, KB, hand him his first Grail. He's sipping on it, 1, 2 sips. He's still got a full cup. I'm like, KB, what are you doing? I gotta chug this thing. He's like, I can't chug. So fast forward, I guess Jeff D'Lo gave him some advice. They come in yesterday, Sunday Fun Day. Now, last night I gave him a pink Whitney growl for the brand. You know, you guys.
For the brand. Love that.
And instead of doing the 2 straws, he went no straw chug, took the whole thing down like a champ.
Really?
But maybe it was a little too much. Maybe it was a little too much because it might have got the best of him.
Yeah, I was hearing like that. I was hearing that you were going to be calling in, that you were going to be talking to KB, and then I heard that KB's not going to be here, and I got worried that Fun Anthony wasn't going to call in because, first of all, you were going to call in. It was predetermined that you were going to call in, and we haven't taken calls in almost a full year. So the fact that you knew that we were going to be able to take calls today, but also that KB wasn't going to be there, I was getting nervous. I was getting a little bit of trepidation.
No, man, I had to step it up. I had to step it up for you guys.
I appreciate
that.
You're
short-handed.
I appreciate that.
Through.
So you've got a lot of...
The other thing is
Oh, please, go ahead, please.
You don't come.
Well, I was saying to KB that you guys maybe the Friday Labor Day weekend, we do a live Yak Friday vibes from DJs.
God damn, that sounds awesome. That sounds freaking elite.
I mean, you got to pitch that to Big Cat, but, you know, you get the crew, we set you guys up on stage, and we have our DJ just play the vibes as they come in.
Yes, and we're throwing napkins. We're sucking down grails.
We're sucking down grails. Yeah, the whole nine.
It sounds incredible. I feel like this has been the biggest summer for DJs as far as Barstool employees coming through there. It used to be kind of a niche thing. If you knew, you knew. But now it seems like everybody's been through there. Who are some highlights of people who have come through, who have really shined when they came into DJs, and who are some of the people that kind of need to step it up a little bit?
Well, Jeff D-Lo is the MVP.
Yeah?
That guy, he's there. He's been there almost every weekend. Comes through. He crashed at the house a weekend. I say Glenny Balls is a close second, but he kind of disappointed me. Didn't show up this weekend.
Oh, no.
Eddie was a great guest, although he couldn't handle the full Saturday, you know, the packed, crazy DJs. Eddie had to tap out a little early, but, you know, Thursday was a little slower, not as crazy. It was more his vibe.
Okay.
The biggest disappointment, though, is we're still waiting for Big Cat to make his appearance.
Oh, yeah. What's Big Cat doing?
The people keep asking, when's Big Cat coming? And that's what I'm, you know, maybe a little Friday vibes live. Big Cat and the Cole Yak crew.
It sounds incredible. I mean, the way the Friday vibes has kind of unfolded, unfortunately, we don't necessarily have the rights to as much music, but I'm kind of the mind that we should just set up a burner YouTube account, put out the link, and just do a Friday vibes off of a kind of pirate radio unsanctioned type of vibe. But I mean,
it's not a bad idea.
You know, I'm not sure if that's going to be able to happen, but we should try and make that happen. How about any of the ladies from Barstool? Have any of the women come through DJs this summer, Fun Anthony?
We had Casey. We had Kelly Keegs. We had Rhea. All good vibes, hanging out, having a good time.
I love that.
Took Grails down like a champ, better than KB.
Yeah, KB needs to get it together.
I'll be honest, I think I might have sipped a Grail as well, just because it is really delicious, and I'm also not a big chugger. So sometimes as the night goes on, you just got to take it slow. But
it's when in Rome, though.
Well,
I'm not something.
That's when you go, when you want to sip the Grail, you go double up and you get the big Grail, and then you sip on the big Grail.
Okay, maybe that. See, I didn't know that was a thing. That could be my move now going forward.
Yeah.
Is it a special cup? I'm picturing like an actual Grail, like a Holy Grail, like Indiana Jones type situation. Is it a Grail like that?
It's not, but we could incorporate that into, just for you, Rome. You show up, we have a special Holy Grail cup, your first Grail out of the Holy Grail.
It might be a BYO chalice. I might just roll up with a chalice at GJ's.
Listen, you're more than welcome. We'll make that happen.
Fun Anthony, I appreciate you calling, my guy. You are good vibes at all times, and we're gonna try and get the Yak down there. I don't know the logistics. We'll see if Big Cat's into it, but the fact that he's disappointed you this summer, that's not okay, and he's not gonna like that. He's gonna want to rectify that situation.
Yeah, we definitely need a Big Cat appearance. We need one Big Cat appearance before the summer's over.
Love that. Appreciate you, Fun Anthony, and Tommy will be back down soon. He'll be throwing napkins, fist pumping, levels, everything.
I was born for the shore.
Love that.
Sounds good, boys.
Is that true? Were you born for the shore?
Oh, no. I it was fun, but I mean, I hit a wall when I go out where it's like I get a little tired, my stomach hurts and stuff. I like going out and having a good time, but there was one weekend we were down there 3 nights in a row. That was too much for me.
Yeah, you're not built for that.
I'm
And
not
also,
built for
like,
that.
you need to kind of be at a nice shore house to be able to recuperate after, like, a long, like, just being in the throes of it and, like, sharing beds.
Right. It's DJs is fun. It gets crowded too, so you got to be prepared for that. But all the bars down there get crowded, so it's a fun time. I don't know if I was born for it.
And at least you could probably get, like, to the front of the line or some shit like that. Like, you're not waiting in line.
Yeah.
You
Well, I
know,
mean,
like,
Fun Anthony,
like
he's
some
the plug.
Is he?
Yeah, Fun Anthony walks us right through.
Salute to Fun Anthony. And also, you weren't getting as much rest because of all the sex you have.
Yeah, I don't like sharing beds with women. If we're being honest, I don't sleep well.
You don't like sharing beds with women, so
Yeah,
you
like-
prefer to share a bed with a man. You'd sleep better.
Yeah, probably.
Pete, come on in. Pete.
What have you done with your lives?
That's what I'm saying. Like, the Yak used to
Okay,
be
Pete.
such a proud program. Just onto the mic, because we needed that badly. The Yak was such a proud
I think we're
program.
having a good show.
What's going on?
That's what I'm saying. It's literally that bad.
Where is everybody? No. Where's everybody? Where's Owen?
Big Cat's on Grit Week.
Okay.
Owen is with KB.
Where's KB?
KB's not here.
Where's Nick?
Nick is with his straight dad. Brandon
These
Walker
are-
is somewhere. I don't know.
What's going on?
I literally asked like 8 other people out there.
No, like three others.
I asked Jeff D. Lowe. I asked Donnie. I asked Trent. I asked Frankie.
No, they're never going to do it.
But I'm saying I've asked a lot of people. I actually was kind of
Team
hoping
player.
that you would come through because this is like
Yeah.
early on in the Yak. It was like we would lean on Pete for
We're going to have to delete the tapes. Che wants you.
There's Owen will be here in 10 minutes with an announcement about tomorrow's show. I don't know what it is. It sounds ominous.
Wow.
Who's going to be here?
Owen's going
Owen.
to be here with an
Owen.
announcement about tomorrow's show. I don't know how Owen even has.
Cancel it.
Right.
Yeah,
because
if we go through another one of these, we're
What have you
resorting to
got-
phone calls.
why would just because cancel it because it'll never live up to the hype of today's show of how good it
No,
was.
it's more like
No, because nobody's here.
and it's just it's bad.
Well, I was gonna say, what have you guys? It's I was like, there's no way that this is happening right now, but it's 1:43. You guys
It
have been
is?
on the
Having a
air.
great-
Yeah,
I feel
you
like I've
guys,
been on for
you
10
guys have
minutes.
been on the air for
Time
43
flies.
minutes. What have you been talking about?
We're taking calls. We just talked to Fun
Okay.
Anthony. We're talking about Crohn's disease. That's how bad
Women.
it is.
Jesus.
We're talking about irritable bowel
Best
syndrome.
man speeches.
Are
We've covered it all.
are we required to do 60 minutes, or can we just?
Can we do 2 hours?
Unfortunately, there's so
we are
many
not.
callers. There's so many callers.
so
that we
yeah,
have to get
phone
through.
lines are full.
Let's-
They
Smoke-
really
smokes
are,
effect.
but that's just
There
the
they
first
are.
time that we've had phone callers since
Yeah.
we've done this.
Do you want me to? Yeah. Do you want me to just bounce the feed and make it spin, and everybody f's in the chat, and everybody leaves?
The people would get mad at you about
Yeah.
that.
I
kind
think
of
people
thing.
are loving it.
Yeah.
I haven't gotten any good feedback
Okay.
yet, but I'm sure people are loving
check
it.
Twitter.
At the end of the don't
Yeah.
do that. Don't do that.
That's not a good idea.
I need you to be present.
Yeah.
It really is.
Okay,
that
I'm saying
bad.
There used
we're
to be a-
probably drowning in compliments.
There used to be a phones down rule in this room.
And Pete, wasn't the Yak like once kind of like a proud program?
I've never seen it, but
But
People like
before
it.
seeing it, when we were just an
Yeah,
audio
when-
show,
yeah.
when we were on Sirius, it was kind of like
people liked it. It's one of two
Numbers-wise-
shows. There were 2 shows that when Sirius left, they said we gotta keep these. These are the flagships that are going to carry us forward.
Yes.
Post Sirius.
Yes.
One was Pick Central,
Yes.
hosted by Brandon Walker.
Yep.
And 2 was the Yak, hosted by a
All
merry
these
band
people
of
that you see.
misfits.
It looked
Where's
like-
Sass? I forgot about Sass.
Yeah, where is
Where is
Sass in
Sass?
Wyoming.
What's he doing?
Hiking, working in a kitchen. He's like fucking. Look at all these people that it could be, and then look at what it is.
I'm so disappointed.
My fucking fall plans and the fucking Delta variant.
That's a new graphic. Caleb's out.
Yes, Caleb's out. What do
Yeah.
you think about that?
No, I mean it's time to update the graphic then.
Yeah, I mean that's what I mean. Caleb's out. What do you think about him
There's
being out?
8. That's fine.
The Yak does change hosts more than any other program I think that we have.
Because it's bigger than it's.
All right, now, so when
It was
In
bigger.
theory-
It was bigger.
It was supposed
are
to
we
be
adding
bigger.
my face on
I just
tomorrow, or is that
cannot
gonna be
believe
like a
that we're
week?
down to 1. I
Yeah.
guess Chase here. I'm looking at the thing of 8 people, and we're down to 2.
Yeah, it's incredible. It's dire and the bullpen
Today's a
is
Monday.
thin.
Yeah. It's time.
just
Like
Mariano
Dave's
out
back
there.
today. Dave's back today. It's just like what's going on.
It's just Dan Plesac is the
Yeah.
only
Nope,
reliever
Mariano.
that we have.
It's sure.
You're
we
not
only got-
Mariano.
We only got one guy in the
You're
bullpen,
not.
So
but he's
you
the
asked,
greatest
you asked a
closer of
bunch
all
of people,
time.
and Tommy was the only one not doing anything.
I am the only team
that I would
player
add.
that
Yeah.
would drop everything to be on any program.
So Dave was recording in that room right over there. Did you just want to get seen on like doing something?
Roan came over to me. He said, "Tommy," He said, nobody else is here today. I need somebody that would say yes, that's going to carry this program. And he said, hell, if you do good, you might be on this show full time.
Well, I think that's how it works. I think
is.
that's how all of this happened.
Right.
Yeah.
It was just like
someone did well.
It was 4 people, 3 people weren't there. So pull in Owen.
Right.
Right? And it's like, guess what, Owen, you're on the show.
Pull
and
in
then
Nick.
Right. You pull in KB and then you're pulling in Nick.
Right.
And then people like Nick more than KB. So now you've got
Yes.
Nick and KB.
That's what we need for you to tell
Yeah.
us straight like it is.
No, I got to go. I'm going to let you guys get back to whatever you were doing.
Before
But-
you go, last question. What do you think
Yeah.
about my comparison between you and Austin, Dave's guy? I think that you guys are on the same. You guys kind of are on the same wavelength.
Yeah, wow.
Am I lying?
No, I see exactly where you're coming from.
There's a lot of that.
Do you take that
Tall,
as an insult?
yeah, tall, handsome.
Yes.
Very good at our jobs.
Smart.
Yeah.
You forgot smart.
Yep.
I feel like he's a smart guy. Do you think he's
Yep.
smart?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's smart.
Mhm.
Where would you put him percentile wise as far as smarties in the office?
I don't know.
He's
Top.
up there.
Yep.
Top 1, top 5.
It's tough to say.
Okay.
Okay.
Pete, you're
I
you're
think
released.
Shay wants. Hold on. Shay wants to say something.
He can talk whenever. There's literally
But
so
Yeah,
much
but Pete,
dead
but
air.
Pete can hear me.
He's
I want,
forced me to put that
I want
on.
Pete to comment about the photo that surfaced of him in a tube, shirtless, looking kind of jacked.
You
Yeah.
did look jacked. You were
Yeah.
broad chested.
It's there's something about the tube and the way that there's like a pillow in back, and I suck in and I pop it a little bit.
It's like the men's fitness. Whenever you see a men's fitness magazine
They're
and the guy
always
on the
like-
cover is like
Yeah.
flexing up like this, it means that he has
Yeah.
titties and that he's trying to
he's
pick up
pulling,
his
he's
titties.
pulling them up, and the same thing. Yeah. So like the pillow in back kind of props me up a little bit.
It's like when a
and
woman
then
with
you just-
big boobs lays on her back and her breasts kind of meld into her bodice, kind of type of situation.
something like
That's
that.
what's going
And
on
I was
with
sucking
you.
in.
And you were sucking in.
Yeah.
Well, you look great. You actually
Thanks.
maybe the best picture you've taken as far as body wise, as far as how good you
Possible.
look in your body.
Yeah. I'm a little chubby right now, so it's
But
tough.
in that picture, you looked not as chubby.
Good.
All right.
Good luck the rest of the show.
Please let us get back to this
Yeah, of
masterpiece.
course.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Sorry to interrupt your
Rude
your
interruption.
conversation.
Yep.
My
Will in
apologies.
Kentucky wants to talk about sex tips from Tommy. Will, you are on the line right now, and I have Tommy Smokes in here right now. Call him mommy. You're talking to Tommy.
Tommy, what's good?
What's up?
So listen. I'm a virgin. Never had sex before.
Not with a voice
And I'm
like that.
meeting
You're
up
not.
with a girl. Meeting
can't-
up with a girl.
I don't believe
in
you.
2 days.
I don't believe you. What are
In
your
2 days.
prove you're a virgin?
How old are you?
Dude, I'm 18 years old. My dick is probably 4 soft, 5.5 hard.
All right.
I haven't got any pussy with that.
That doesn't.
But I found this girl on Tinder. In 2 days, she's letting me come over. I need to know what to do to please her, Tommy.
How tall is she?
It's Tinder, so she says she's 5'6", but you can add an inch,
probably
take
about
an inch
6
off.
feet.
You never know.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah. Women typically go down about 6 inches on those apps.
I would bring
mean-
a kicking like a stand that someone does the kickoffs off of in the NFL.
And have sex with her with that.
No, I would put it underneath her chin while you ate her out, and I would eat her out for about 90 minutes.
Yeah. You always got to start with an eat out sesh. And that's
no,
what
but
you call it.
listen, I need Tommy's. Tommy gets the pussy, not Roan.
Yeah.
I need Tommy.
Yeah, Roan's married. He's got one girl for the rest of his life. Me, unlimited pussies.
So Tommy, how do you please the
So
bitch?
you're gonna walk in, you're gonna announce yourself, you're gonna do small talk for an hour, bring some of your best material, and then you
Okay.
say, "All right, I'm ready to begin. And you have to ask, are you willing to have sexual intercourse with me?" And she'll say yes, and you have to ask.
Or you
that.
have sound mind and body.
Yes, you have to bring a breathalyzer, make sure she's okay, and then every
A polygraph probably as
every
well.
5 minutes you follow up. Are you sure you're still willing to have sexual intercourse with me? And how are you enjoying your experience so far?
So just ask her
So
one other time.
during the sexual intercourse, do I ask if she's enjoying it?
Oh, yes, definitely. So you're going to start eating that pussy for, what does Stu say? How long does Stu say for?
30, 30, 30 or 15, 15, 15? Is it 30,
15, 30, 15. You're going to want to go down on that puss for about 90 minutes probably. Because here's the
said,
thing
90
about
minutes.
Sex with girls. They don't come. That's a myth. The girls are incapable of having an orgasm. So you're going to be down there for probably about 90 minutes. Again, you're going to check in every 2 to 3 minutes. Make a lot of eye contact too while you look. Say, "Is this good? Is this good, baby? Do you like this,
Baby?"
Things like that. If you're on a baby message, I think baby's kind of weird to say, especially if you don't know the girl that well. So you're gonna eat her out for about 90. You're You're going to ask them to take a break, maybe a snack, brush your teeth, and then you're going to engage in some good old-fashioned sexual intercourse.
Does that make sense, Will? Does that sound good?
Okay, so basically what I'm taking away is I got to bring a breathalyzer, some snacks for in between eating pussy sessions.
You don't want to snack because then you'll have a full stomach. One time I was unable. I just couldn't. I was unable to finish because my stomach hurt, and I had to just tell the girl that. She was like, "What's wrong?" And I said, "To be honest, I got a really bad stomach ache, and I just can't
I actually believe you.
I was like, I just can't.
This is definitely actually true.
It's an absolutely true story, and she was really insulted and really felt down about herself. And I said, "It's nothing. It's just I got a bad stomach, and I'm not going to be able to continue performing."
Did you tell her it was probably Crohn's? Did you
this was
explain
before
your
I
bowel
thought it was
history?
probably Crohn's. And we knew each other, like I knew. So I said, I have acid reflux. You know how this gets, and
But it was giving you acid reflux. What is she?
No,
hot
I
sauce
have.
in her pussy?
If we had gone drinking earlier in the night, I get acid reflux, and then by the end of the night, it drips down into my stomach, and I have a bloated stomach ache.
So you need to kind of the same way that some guys will put a Viagra in their pocket in case they're going to fuck. You need to put a Tums in your pocket.
I have
in
a
case
Tums,
you're
a
gonna
Pepsid, and a Pepto-Bismol at all times.
Well, Bill, I hope that you got all the information that you needed from Tommy. I feel like that was pretty sage information. Sage advice from you, Tommy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, is he gone?
I hung up on him.
Gotcha.
What are we going to have him on for fucking ever? We have women on the line that want to talk to you, Tommy.
This show is flying. I'm having let's go to 3.
We could. Caitlin in New York wants to talk to Tommy Smokes. Caitlin.
What's up? What's up, guys? I'm
Hi,
Caitlin.
Caitlin.
I'm on the women's basketball team. I think Tommy Smoke kind of knows the deal. I wanted to say thank you for giving us a shout out on your blog when we're all shut down this year because of COVID. But I guess my question is, what advice do you have for Fordham Athletics ever becoming more serious in their sports, and kind of what was your experience with us?
Oh, I thought you were saying shout out to Tommy because he likes tall girls.
That's what I thought she was going for, too. What do you mean Tommy knows the deal? You just mean because I went to Fordham?
Yeah, but you also shouted us out on your blog.
Yeah. Well, that was so dumb when Fordham, they tried to shut down. Fordham athletics are horrible. The one good sport we have is Fordham women's basketball. We're the only people that win shit there. And last year, there was I don't even think there was a COVID case on the team. There were 3 COVID cases on campus, and that somehow made them shut down women's basketball season when they were about to go to the tournament.
That's absolute bullshit, and it's just not fair.
Yeah.
I have a question. Are there any single ladies on the team that maybe Tommy could, explore the clouds with?
Look. Yeah.
A lot of graduates that might be this year that are, I think, a good suit.
Okay, that could be perfect,
Yeah.
Tommy.
Yeah, well, so, you don't shit where you eat, and I guess I don't go to Fordham anymore, but I worked with a lot of great people there at Fordham, and it was a fun. I do think for Fordham to get better at athletics, we need to have a more savage atmosphere at the Rosehill Gym. Sort of make it the Bronx Zoo, bring in a lot of Italian mobsters off Arthur Avenue, and just make it a more intimidating place to play for the opposing team.
Caitlin, what do you think? How's that sound?
Yeah, that's fair enough. And Rome, can I ask you one more quick question?
Of course, we have all the time in the world. What do you mean?
Okay. Well, I seriously am in love with Son of a Boy Dad, and I need to know when you guys are going to start dropping 2, 3, 4 episodes a week because
4
it's just too good.
Oh my God! Well, I have a special treat and announcement. I have to go because we're short on time, but we are actually going to be dropping multiple episodes of Son of a Boy Dad this week. We're just going to drop another episode because you know what? F it. And we've already recorded this week's episode, but I was talking to Sass this weekend, and he said there's so much goddamn juice up in Wyoming. There's so many good stories that are just popping up into his life, that are just flowing from his every pore, that we're going to have to record again. So we'll be able to talk to him. And Caitlin, thank you so much for the call. Please keep on calling in. Call in every show.
Thanks, guys.
All right, see
Thanks,
you, Caitlin.
Caitlin.
And just like that, Owen walks into the building. Owen,
You guys wrapping up?
freshly on the.
We're about halfway there.
Yeah,
I think we're going to go till 3
2
today.
hours.
We have a pretty stacked call list right now. Everybody's dying to get in contact with
Oh,
us.
hell yeah.
But Owen, how are you? Where have you been? And what can you tell us? So he can't tell us anything, is what I'm
That's
gathering
what I
from
gathered
that
from
first.
that. Yep.
You know what I'm gonna? I was at the emergency room for about 6 to 7 hours, and I'll leave it at that for now, but we'll get into it tomorrow.
Okay. I already told people who you were with earlier.
I could
So
sort of
you
put
just gave
these pieces
you
together.
gave a location, and is everything okay?
Oh,
We don't know.
You gave
we don't
who
know.
it was?
Yeah. No, they know it's KB. We said Owens with KB.
It could have been me. That was
Right.
in the hospital. But it wasn't. But it could.
50-50 shot.
Yeah.
So
We're good.
You're good.
I was always good.
You were always good, and we're kind of royal. We are good.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Perfect.
All right. Great.
That's great. I feel like that's great.
Yeah, it's good.
Is it good?
Yeah. I think it'll be a funny show tomorrow.
I hope so, because it'll be just me, you, and
The four of us. So the three of us. And
no, we're actually gonna we're not gonna have you on anymore, Tommy.
Okay.
I felt like this was a good time, but you can stay on for the rest of this show. We have
Awesome.
5
And
more
then
callers
we'll
to
do
rip
Wednesday.
through. It's gonna be. You could come in on Wednesday. You and Frank can come in on
makes
Wednesday.
me feel like there's going to be no show on Wednesday.
Frank even came to the door earlier, and I didn't. Yeah. Okay. Charlie in LA wants to tell us about a rock bottom that he's gone through. I just feel obligated to our callers to take these callers. You know, you people have hung on the line the entire time. Charlie, you were right there from the rip. So let's talk about rock bottom, because this has kind of been this show's rock bottom today.
This has been a nice middle.
Yeah, it sure has. First-time caller, long-time listener. Love you boys. Rock bottom was being hungover on this Monday morning and tuning in the Yak and seeing Tommy freaking smokes. And
that's funny.
You know,
that's funny.
That's funny.
That's one way to start the week. But you know, the only way to get out of rock bottom is to keep on going. And luckily, we got Roan in the house, Zaw, killing it on the ones and twos, and
Tommy killed it.
Owen can't wait to hear what's going on tomorrow. And Tommy, you know, sometimes we just got to do better.
Yeah, well, I killed it today.
The only way
Thanks
up.
for tuning in.
It's only up from here, bud.
Exactly. If you're going through hell, keep going. That's what I say. But Charlie, do you have any predictions of what the story's going to be tomorrow?
Yeah, I'll field guesses.
Cocaine overdose.
No.
No. God, no.
Drugs were not involved.
And I don't think you can overdose on cocaine. But I appreciate
Too sweaty.
up. You got one guess.
That is a blessed life of Charlie, if that's his rock bottom.
Great life.
I don't know. It's been bad. It's been bad.
Has
No,
it been
no,
bad?
it's been good.
Yeah.
Come on, honest
bad.
review. How have we done, bro?
It's been flying.
I
by.
watched the first few minutes, and then our sweet boy Kyle was released, and I was like, I think I can make it there.
Oh wait, he's out.
Yeah.
So where's he at?
I just dropped him home.
Well, why is he at home? Why is he in here? If he's good to go, then he's good to go.
I thought it'd be a good cliffhanger.
Can he play?
We got to stretch this week out a little bit.
That is true, because it's thin. Xander in Illinois has a question for Steve, and you're in luck, my friend, because we have Steve right here.
Awesome. Hey, guys, big fan.
Thank you.
So, Steven.
You're lying, but that's
No,
polite to say. It's nice to say.
Tommy. Yeah, Tommy, probably send your Thursday Thoughts video out to more people than I should.
Oh, yeah.
But,
I love that.
Do you send any of my stuff to anybody?
Owen, sorry.
I'm kidding. I don't have
I feel like
stuff.
that's honest. I feel like that was very honest.
Yeah.
I like you a lot more than
So,
Charlie.
Steven, what's your worst NFL take? For instance, this year I said last year that Aaron Rodgers was going to take a step back and the Buccaneers would go 6-10. Sorry, but
Oh,
that's
good.
what I thought was going to.
Good question.
So did Brandon.
Good question. So, what do you think, Steven? What's your worst NFL take, Ben?
Historically?
Historically.
I didn't think Patrick Mahomes was going to be that good.
Steven, don't you have multiple football podcasts?
I mean, I do, but
Yikes.
things set up for him pretty well. I thought Deshaun Watson was the best quarterback in that draft class. I mean, he's very good. Obviously, has some issues right now, but I wasn't big on the Patrick Mahomes train.
Wow.
I was surprised when he went 10. I don't know where I had him versus Mitch off the top of my head. They were very close. I mean, hey, a lot of people missed on Mitch. Mitch was the hot guy coming out. I thought Deshaun Watson should have been the top quarterback in that draft class, but things happen how they happen, and good for Patrick Mahomes. I think sitting a year certainly helped for him, but I mean, he went to a great situation, has made the most visibility, so I'm happy for him.
Xander, thank you for the call, my brother. And you can hear more of Stephen Che talking about football on both Going Deep and the Fantasy Football Factory, which will be coming out with its inaugural episode of the season, the premiere, later on this week featuring Stephen Che and
Tomorrow morning.
Ben Mintz. It'll be coming out tomorrow morning. Keep your eyes tuned for another an after dinner Mintz later on today about that. I'm going to get through these fucking calls. Tommy, how tall is too tall? Tripp in South Carolina wants to know. Tripp, ask him yourself. I kind of stole your thunder there, huh?
Mr. Vape God, just want to know how tall is too tall for a lover?
What was the question?
How tall is too tall for a lover?
6'8". I think I would draw the line at 6'8".
Ask him one more time, Tripp. I don't think he heard it.
How tall is too tall for a woman you're making love with?
Yeah, I think you got to cut it off around 6'8".
Why? Why do you have to cut it out at that height?
No, you just have to get
you know
creative.
What? I'm not a heightist.
Yeah, exactly.
Any
That's
woman
the right
of
answer.
any height, I'd be lucky to have them.
That's the right answer.
Any height though?
Yeah.
Under 2 foot?
No, I mean if they're
So you are a heightist.
They're obviously of age.
No one said anything about age.
Owen was implying.
I wasn't. Your mind went there.
You went there.
All right, any woman between over 4.5 feet? I don't know.
Tripp, appreciate the call. Great stuff always by Big
Just
Tripp.
Stop talking.
Patrick wants to talk about battle rap, and I accidentally hung up on him instead of letting him on the air. But that actually makes things a little bit easier because we got to get out of here because I need to go to a dentist appointment. Canyon wants to talk to Tommy Smokes.
It is almost 2:30.
I know. Canyon wants to talk to Tommy Smokes.
Hey, I don't think that went over Roan's head.
No,
yeah. Roan doesn't really have that sophisticated.
I actually think that joke is racist. So
okay. Let's move on.
I think it's classist.
Yeah, exactly. So Canyon wants to talk to Tommy Smokes. Canyon.
Who doesn't?
What's up, guys? Roan, big fan of you.
Is this Jeff Nadeau?
Tommy, I'm here for you. I'm on your behalf. I'm watching the chat. You know, there's a lot of negativity going your way, and
Impossible.
I'm not going to lie, that's usually me, but I want to play devil's advocate here and instill some confidence in you. I want you to take a look at that TV behind you, and I want you to imagine being a staple on the Yak, and tell me that you can't see that, and tell me who you could replace.
That's going to be me one day. I'm not going to replace anyone. That A in Yak's just going to be my face.
Your triangular ass face.
Yeah,
the Yak was capped at 8 people. What do? Do you just submit?
The Yak's been capped at 3. It's been capped at 4.
That's not
it's
a
been
cap,
capped
though.
at 5.
No, the cap is 8. Who would you take off?
Who would I take off here? You know what? I can't do that to any of my guys. You're my friends. You're my brothers.
So you take yourself off.
I would take myself.
I would
I'd
do the
bow
same
out.
thing.
I'd bow out.
Appreciate you calling in, Canyon. Always some deep shit from you, my boy. Jake in Boston wants to talk about a shitty internship. Jake.
What's up, boys?
Yo,
Jake. What's up, brother?
Well, between Tommy Smoke's sex life and bowel movements, I don't know if I can really compete, but I'm really glad to have Owen
combine the two.
Can I guess your age by your voice? Can I guess your age?
Can you guess it? Go ahead.
You're 17.
I'm not. I'm 20.
What? Shut up.
A bad thing.
You're white, though. You're white.
I'm mixed.
Oh, okay.
Just kidding. I'm white.
Your name's Jake. But
anyways, I've had this shitty internship, and it's so bad. But I wanted to ask Owen, as a former intern, and like the quiet kid who's like hitting out on the show a little bit. How do you kind of stand out? I want to get this perspective from Owen.
Yes, great question. Great question. Owen, how do you stand out?
I don't think you're supposed to.
Yeah. People are too concerned with fitting out, and you need to learn how to fit in.
You stand out by blending in.
I think I fit in too well because in the past 2 months, I have talked to my boss once and just sitting in front of a computer getting paid to watch the Yak, so...
I don't think that I think that some people kind of have this idea that they need to be talking to their boss a bunch. I bet your boss doesn't want to talk to you. No offense.
All right. I respect that.
Yeah, any real job I've had, I only talked to like 1 or 2 people there.
I feel like bosses just aren't, they don't want to talk to everybody. Maybe they do, but I feel like maybe only out of obligation.
Mm-hmm. I'll just say yes to everything.
Like
Work
that. Has
hard,
Dave
watch
talked
the
to you
Yak.
today? What did Dave say to you today?
He said he came
Collect those
over.
checks.
He did say hello, and I said, hello, Dave. Then he saw my shirt, which is Team Portnoy, and I said, what are the odds? Your first day back in the office. I happen to be wearing this. He laughed.
Did he laugh?
Yeah, chuckled. It was an uproarious laughter.
So you thought about this outfit today, and you still went with the Velcro Cortezes?
No, it was
What are those?
happenstance. I need a new pair of
Corduroy
shoes. I think I need a new pair of shoes. I've had these for about a year, and I've gotten nothing but insults on them.
The Allbirds are worse.
Allbirds are a sponsor of some things, and I like them.
Yeah,
Sorry.
we're not going to be. This show will never make
We'll
fun
never
of a
trash
sponsor
Allbirds.
for the bad things that they do to
That's-
somebody.
Yeah.
Well, that might have something to do with tomorrow's show.
Jake, thank you so much for the call, brother. And I really thought that we were about to get out of here, but there's another call that's like about to make it through.
Invite
And I feel like
Tommy and
such an
people will come.
obligation to the callers to like make up for this. It's like I had a dinner party and there was like I like burned the roast or something like that, and I went to overindulge people.
You weren't that bad today.
No, it's more like just the state of the show that like we even as soon as walking in when it's just me and you, it's like, oh, we need to do it. We need to do something extra. We need to over
We
deliver.
need to go over the top.
We need
I
to
think
go
we
over
over
the top.
delivered. Well, we set the bar so low it would have been hard to not meet.
Yes, and that was the one benefit. I guarantee you that this show will get better throughout the week. That's my promise to everybody.
I'll get
because
better every day that I'm on.
Tommy, you're not going to be on for the rest of the week, unfortunately. This was
Just-
kind of
just Tuesday,
your
Wednesday.
trial run, and we're going to have chicken fry on instead of you, my boy.
Okay.
Thank you so much for doing this.
Thank you for having me. I hope I was
You've been
able to be
a very
good
good
enough.
sport. You've been a very good sport.
Hey,
and,
this skin thicker than thick water.
Before you go, just pull your weenus for the people.
No, wait, that's loose.
Just pull it until the theme music
Look
comes
how
on.
thick it is. Yeah, I can't pull it. I literally
you can.
can't. No, oh God, I'm trying to pull it so hard I can't pull it. It's so thick. This
Because you're
skin.
thick as so.
Yeah, it's so. I can't. I have no weenus.
From everyone in the Yak family, I'm so sorry.
I apologize.
Thought it was a great show.
It's time to talk shop. We're doing Yankees pop is the Yak.